Today I'm gonna get into why I am selling my IBANEZ AZ. But it's not this IBANEZ AZ. I would never sell this IBANEZ AZ. Hold on. It's also not this IBANEZ AZ, my custom one. Yeah, it's not this one either. I would never sell this one. I'm also not selling this IBANEZ AZ either. There we go. This is the IBANEZ AZ that I'm selling. And you've probably not seen this on the channel at all until now. Let me explain. Let's get right into it. So, all in all, I bought this guitar because I really wanted to revisit the single coil AZ world. I had a Scott LePage, the old Scott LePage, the red one. I had that one, the SLM, and the single coils were phenomenal. I actually didn't like the bridge pickup that much, the humbucker. I sold that and I got a Stramberg that had an SSH setup. And then shortly after that, I sold that to get a guitar with two humbuckers. So part of me thinks that I just don't like single coils that much. I never even had my own Strat, and I was gifted my first Telecaster. So it is kind of an interesting situation with single coils for me. So I think that might be the reason, but it's not entirely the reason. It's part of the reason, but it's not the whole reason. Let's go over a couple specs about this and what kind of sounds I was expecting it to make and what maybe it didn't make very well, okay? So check this out. This is one of the only AZs that have the gold hardware on like stock. That was part of the thing, is that this was a little bit of an aesthetic situation that I really wanted just the gold hardware. No AZs come with gold hardware. I had to put it on my black one. Oh, I just wish that more of them did. We have the Dynamix 9 switch, which gives you 9 tone variations, as well as this beautiful, I think it's Coffee Burst, BCG, brown coffee grounds or something like that, maybe. It's an absolutely beautiful, like, kind of modern take on a vintage looking thing. It's really cool. We got the roasted neck. And now the thing I like about this roasted neck as opposed to maybe my newer AZ is that this one has a maple fretboard, and the dots, even though they're not the real lumen lays, they're the luminescent side dots. They're way more visible against maple than they are against the rosewood fretboard. So that's one thing that I really liked about this. Jumbo stainless steel frets like the rest of them. Besides that, it's just kind of a standard, kind of vintage-esque Stratty looking guitar, you know? We got the locking tuners, and again, nothing really ridiculously special. I will tell you right now, I was expecting this guitar to be a lot more like this guitar, which totally bummed me out because I don't know what it is. Certain single coils from the different premium lines, and even on the more expensive prestige lines, they're not all the same Hyperion pickups anymore. So these are actually just a little bit more mellow. I don't know if it is a model thing or if it is just a quality control thing. I have no idea, but this humbucker definitely screams. Check this out. So let's listen to a couple things. Let's go over to the guitar cam. It's weird because like setting number 4, like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Setting 4 sounds more like a single coil guitar to me than setting 5, which is the full single coil in the neck. It does have the warmth, and that's really, really cool. just doesn't have a certain twangy bite that I like. Like if I'm doing the funky, something a little bit too old school about it. I'm missing a little bit of modern aesthetic that I wanted, right? So like, listen to this. I will tell you, I kind of wanted to relive my Scott LePage signature without getting the Scott LePage signature. And I don't think that worked. It's still, again, I'm gonna reiterate, it's a great guitar, it's just not what I was looking for. Now this setting right here, check this out. It doesn't have a certain honk that I'm looking for, but you could tell right there it still sounds great. Now, the thing is, I was definitely looking for a little bit of that Polyphia modern sound, and in this case, the setting that I'm using on the John Petrucci archetype right now is the Tim Henson setting that Tim made himself. So when you compare that to like some actual Polyphia riffs, like none of those settings are exactly doing the thing that I want it to do, that I kind of expected from playing other versions of this guitar with different finishes from different years. That blue one that I mentioned earlier is such a phenomenal guitar, and everyone talks about that guitar being discontinued. I just kind of expected to get the same thing as that, but in brown, and that was not the case. Like I said, this is definitely a little bit more old school, a little bit darker of a guitar, not just aesthetically, but also sonically, I guess. See, there's the difference. Trying to play something like Polyphia on a single coil Ibanez should work, but in this case, it's kind of not, which is very weird. Ready? So, but like if I play something like Stevie Ray Vaughan, see, that sound is almost making me want to keep this guitar. It's ridiculous. Like, and I just like. The other problem is, right as soon as I got this, the Scott LePage pickups came in for me to do a video of me installing them on an AZ from Sweetwater. And I tried the single coil voicings on there, and it just did exactly what I was hoping it would do. So in that case, I ended up getting the sound I wanted, but with a certain aesthetic that I already really liked. So then it became a situation of I should keep that guitar with the pickups that are super versatile, as opposed to this guitar that, even though it looks gorgeous, it only does one of the things that I need it to do. This guitar may do everything you need it to do. The ultimate reason behind me selling it is that it's just not right for me. And I think the lesson here is that it's okay to gawk over a guitar and drool over a guitar for months and months and then eventually pull the trigger and buy it. And when you don't like it, it's okay to admit that you don't like the guitar. And I'm having a hard time admitting that. But I think I gotta do what I gotta do and let it go. So hopefully someone finds this guitar and thinks that this is the best guitar for them, because I do think that that's the case. Just not for me. And even though this video is not sponsored, you can check the links below for the entire IBANEZ AZ line from Sweetwater, as well as my IBANEZ AZ build that I did with the Scott LePage pickups. And if you purchase anything there, it's no extra cost to you and it helps support the channel, so thank you in advance. And if you want to see my Scott LePage pickup video, go check out this video right here.